On to round 2 we go. We'll be having G-Ors Hunter coming out first for round 2. This will be Chinatown, and seems like we're going to be banning Steer and Priestess first. The usual 2 bans, nothing much, nothing less that you can really say at the end of the day. But you know, it's better to have them out of the way here. For Survivor side, let's see what Hunter will be banned. Better to see a Wax Artist coming out being banned. It seems like Super Rich will be coming out from G-Ors Hunter side instead of PBX for this one. And then alongside with those bans, we'll be seeing one more ban coming from Super Rich if I'm not wrong. Oh no, the Survivors get the pick. Oh yeah, the Survivors get the pick. I forgot all about it. Lol, I forgot all about it. Now then, Prospector coming out from Ingel, and then an anti-Korean from DC. You might as well. You might as well. What can you do? Like, there's really nothing much you can do. 2 bans probably isn't enough. 2 bans early start probably isn't enough, but it's only for round 3 in which the Hunters excel at more, even though there's going to be two Hunter bans. On towards the next 2 bans we go. Probably for Super Rich here, banning Female Dancer or even Forward Mercenary may be a good well, not Forward? No, not Forward. Banning Mercenary or Female Dancer Acrobat might be a good choice right here. Who's another very good choice? Entomologist. Even Entomologist is considered good, but it seems like we'll be seeing a Barmaid and Mercenary coming out. Barmaid Mercy coming out, it's not bad then. It's not bad then. It's not bad then. Barmaid Mercy coming out, then it's simply, wait, is it Barmaid Mercy or Barmaid Professor? I'm so confused. Professor? It seems like it's Professor. Oh, Professor being banned. The First Officer will be coming out. First Officer is just First Officer in this map and all. But if a Professor is banned, then this is relatively new to me. Because I know from GW side they have, if I'm not wrong, they have Ingel that plays Professor very well. And then we have Si Xiaoyao who usually goes the Rescuer. DC is like mini Contain, and then Xingchen is our Harasser for Prospector. But if we're gonna ban, if we're banning Prospector, then doesn't that show a little bit too much? Then doesn't that show a little bit too much if we're banning Professor, not Prospector? If we're banning Professor, I think that shows a little bit too much. Right, on which Hunter you're gonna go? Toy Merchant last ban. Toy Merchant last ban for this wasn't bad. It's not bad, it's not bad, it's not bad. But Professor last ban. Professor's second last ban. That's not a good choice though, I'd say. Because if you go Professor, then you're either playing Hunter. Here's another Thief. Thief worked way too well last game, didn't he? Oh my god, here's another Thief. He worked way too well last game, didn't he? Oh my lord, we're coming out with it again. When are we gonna see a Thief fan, I wonder? GW's Thief. But Professor is very questionable for me, even though you can say, oh, Professor does get countered by quite a lot of Hunters. Not meta Hunters though. Not meta Hunters, so maybe BonBon yes, but with this team in general, when GW has the advantage, I'd say they can just keep tying their games till they finish. That's what I was saying in all honesty. But Thief coming out from DC side, I want to give DC the Thief once again. There's quite a lot here. There's quite a lot here to say and to do. But if they trust the Thief will come out once again. We've seen Thief coming out from GG side, Sunzui GG side as well. Who is again GG18's Thief, but it has been countered quite hard by Naiad. So if Super Rich wanted to run Naiad, then you can definitely see with Naiad coming out. Because we have seen Chiyue running Naiad against GG18's. Yeah, Naiad will be coming out. We have seen GG18's Naiad. No, I can't commentate too early in the morning. We have seen Naiad being countering GG18's Thief from Chiyue side, but it's gonna be a whole different story now after the whole persona adjustment here. Because during IBL there has been no persona adjustment, but with a new season, because of Weber's Law, Thief is more viable than ever, in all honesty. In all honesty. For here though, it may be a little bit hard. It may be a little bit too hard, I'd say, for Knight to aim for more. It may be really hard for Knight to aim for more, in all honesty. I don't know, because like you could say Naiad can catch up to Thief fast, even though he flashes his light and the Abyss in general. But if this Thief decide to bring Flywheel, then it'll be different. But of course, for last game, these decide to bring double speed boost instead. And then let's see, with this game, would be first officer in middle, Antiquarian near the exit gate, Prospector in between. No, it seems like they don't want anyone in hotel. Thief is near Umbrella, and Prosy is in between hotel and corner, whatever you call that. Oh, I don't even have name near the triple pallets. Let's say no, quadruple pallets, near the 4 pallets. That's where Prosy is, near the 4 pallets, or the U-shaped pallets, whatever you want to call it. Near the U-shaped pallets, double U-shaped pallets, XYZ. That doesn't matter to me. But Naiad spawning up in hospital. Naiad in hospital wouldn't be too bad. It wouldn't be too bad for Naiad to spawn up in hospital. Not hospital. What am I saying? Naiad spawning in hotel. Wouldn't be too bad for Naiad to spawn in hotel, but I feel like Naiad may just go after the T first, if Super Rich wants. But Prospector is not a bad choice as well. The only problem with Prosy is he can push the Naiad out of the vicinity within that abyss, so it may be a little bit harder right here. But moving on, this will be game 2, first half of GW versus GR. We will be having GR Super Rich coming out as Hunter against GW Survivors. Okay, into the game we go. Super Rich spawning inside, well, spawning upstairs on a hotel right now. We can already see Sinson rotating towards that window right there. Vaulting the window simply just means that he has window speed boost. That's all what that means. But of course, Heartbeat has been activated by the Prospector. It seems like we're deciding to chase after the Prospector first. I say the first harpoon thrown is just for them to create, well, not to create distance, but to catch up as fast as possible towards the Prosy. But sadly here we can see that the harpoon duration has currently ended, and on Super Rich's side, the persona is Insolence Detention with Impulsive once again, alongside with one stack of Rage and Addiction here from Super Rich's side. It may be a little bit harder here, but it doesn't seem like there will be any magnet coming in. But sadly, this puddle is just about enough for Sinson to gain 57% moisture level right here. Problem once again is this harpoon wouldn't create any abyss though. We can also see that Sinson's next magnet is ready as well, dropping that pallet there, playing it very safe. It's already a good enough kite because of the fact that Survivors has been putting so much distance early game. It's only like 80 seconds into the game, but we can already see that 2 ciphers are currently at like 60%. We can already see how strong this is, and of course chasing after the anti-current right here. It seems like that it was a miscalculated flute right there. Sinson wanting to come in with the assist right now. This may be a little bit hard. This does not land on towards the... Yeah, it wouldn't land. That moisture wouldn't really land on the anti-current there, sadly. Now then, Diesel coming in with a support once again. This is gonna hurt the most. Allowing the anti-current to rotate towards 2-story right now. Anti-current does have a lot that she can utilize on right here, as we can see. Jumping down here immediately, vaulting the window. Anti-current has double speed boost, then taking the window speed boost alongside with his own speed boost right here. Excitement! That was an excitement. I am surprised with excitement. Oh, was it oh, it was excitement. I thought it was blink. Never mind, sorry. But by the time that this anti-current has been cleared, it'll be a 3 cipher primed. It'll be 3 ciphers done. So overall, it's still a tie. It still seems like a tie game, or a almost 4-man end game for Super Rich right here for me, because it's not really a guaranteed tie, because there's still maybe the chances of the fact that DC will be coming into support for the second chair rescue. Because now Prospector is currently opening the last cipher. The last cipher is currently at like 13%. Headed on towards the first officer right there. Anti-current can still contain. Anti-current's rebound kite potential is very similar to Prospector. So that is one landed on the Antiquarian. That moisture didn't land sadly, but Antiquarian is currently on 93%. Naiad wanting to stand in front of the Anti. Anti is currently at 93 right now. Anti won't vault over that. There's no way Anti vaults over that. The only way Anti can do is to gets to pull back right down the Prospector. The only way Antiquarian can do this is lands that dash. Lands the dash. This Prospector has no more magnets remaining. There goes all of Prospector's magnet early game that has been used for his own solo containment. The ciphers are still going fast though. We can see that there's one cipher 67% right now. The moment that cipher is done, the thief will be coming in to harass as much as possible. So all what's really up here for Super Rich to do, he needs to be able to make the first officer fail rescue, but that's going to be very hard considering first officer still does have his 5-second tie time as well. Gets the hit there, but it seems like first officer will be having enough time to reach towards that chair. Now then, Antiquarian has been rescued, but the good news is that Excitement is ready. That's the only good news we have here. It seems like no terror shock. That fast vault there done by the Antiquarian. That's a little bit unlucky right there. Antiquarian still has one more left, wanting to bait out that floosh, but it doesn't seem like it'll be needed anymore considering the fact that the cipher machine is currently primed. That is so unfortunate. That is, Antiquarian still has one more disarm to use. Disarm Antiquarian. Was it on cooldown? It could be because of the fact that it was on cooldown. But if Antiquarian, well, if we cheer Antiquarian here, then it's guaranteed 3-man escape. It's hardly going to be a tie. First officer is already on the gate. The gate is currently at 73, 75, 80%, 90, and 3-man escape. Wow. That is fast, isn't it? Last cipher was really fast, isn't it? My lord. Moving on towards the second half we go. Okay, now then, moving on towards second half of game 2. GW Naiad coming out for GW side. You know what the bad thing is? Naiad can run BonBon again to guarantee the tie. Naiad can definitely run BonBon again to guarantee the tie. But here, as we can see as well from Naiad side, decided to ban, yeah, the same two bans. I'm not going to say much about it for Chinatown. And from Survivor side, it'll be a Wax Artist ban. Problem with Wax Artist is you can't harass against him too hard, or else you're gonna get redemption, you're gonna get damaged because of hot wax, and it's also with fighting against wax artists is definitely really hard. Next two bans from Naiad side will be Patient and a Toy Merchant. Toy Merchant will be a definite ban for this map after all, considering the fact that it is really hard to chase after someone in hotel if there is a catapult placed down for the survivors to jump up towards the bridge. Whatever you want to call that, towards the bridge or the anchor, whatever you want to call that. My English isn't that good. But coming from Shadow side, another female dancer coming in. We have seen how female dancer played for that game, for that previous game. I still did very well with the bomb stove. Those bombs were literally AI bombs. Those were very hard to do. Very, very precise and very hard to do. And of course, the last ban here will be coming out with the mechanic. I wanting to stall the decoding progress as much as possible, considering the fact that if you do have a female dancer and whoever you chase here is going to be very hard. And of course, after Wax Artist has been banned, there's genuinely speaking no way that you can counter a harass team unless you're playing Naiad that creates a huge puddle, or you're, using excitement against us with a certain hunter. But overall, this is going to be very hard for Naiad to land any type of, any type of fighting, well, not fighting, any type of team fights. Like he can run BonBon definitely to land bombs and to chip them, to damage them as much as possible. But the biggest problem here is they don't necessarily, GR doesn't necessarily have to harass during balloon rescue. They can harass mid-kites as well. That may take a lot of their decoding time, but it will buy enough time for the other two decoders or for the rescuers in general to finish their cipher first, and that's what we want to see in all honesty. Now then, Naiad coming out with another BonBon right here. With the mech ban, you can assume that it's a BonBon in all honesty. Most of the time mech bans are for chip hunters. But of course, we've seen single hill hunters banning mech as well. She's just a huge nuisance right now. She's hard to chase because of the flywheel and the vault buff. Because now survivors now mech can vault over the windows or the pallets without any worry of getting terror shocked. Because of the vaulting speed buff. I've been saying this so many times. I've been emphasizing it too many times. But onto the map area selection we go. Let's see here from GW side how they will be playing this one out. In all honesty, mech spawning. Oh wait, oh no, mech has been banned. Sorry. In all honesty, same spawn points as last game. We can see that Shadow is near towards the umbrella right here. Umbrella isn't too bad. You've one pallet there you've one pallet there that you can put down immediately to utilize that pallet speed boost, and you have another window that you can loot from the back. So this shouldn't be too bad for Shadow if he's becoming first chase. But it seems like for our hunter right here, spawning into hotel, I think Prospector is a no-go. Prospector is a no-go for a first chase. Prospector is a no-go for a first chase, sadly, at the end of the day. Now then, overall, it's still not too bad. It seems like Shadow definitely will be the first chase for this game. It's just a little bit unfortunate. We've seen how last game as well, with that Naiad chasing after the Prospector. Prospector was able to create so much distance from the Naiad because he spawned so far away, even though it seems like Naiad spawned so close towards the Prospector. It's a little bit unfortunate right there, in which the Naiad was forced to change targets towards the anti-Quarian. But of course, we have seen like a lot of these coming up as well with all these type of spawn picks in general. Hunters, it's going to be really hard. If the hunter spawn on the other side, then the Prospector definitely will just rotate into hotel. But this is GW versus GR for our game 2 second half. Now then, let's get on to the game then, shall we? Okay, onto the game we go. It seems like Annie wants to rotate towards Shadow right now. Everyone spawns so far away, in all honesty. This is kind of a bummer. But the only good thing for Annie is he can start stacking bombs. We can already see Shadow dancing away from that slow music box right there. Annie probably has to get rid of this, because that music box is not placed in between the pallets. I don't think it's being placed in between pallets properly, but it seems like I thinks that it has been. Throwing a 10-second bomb out there. That doesn't seem too bad for I, but does not want to destroy this pallet as well. That's a little bit unfortunate, I guess. This is already 2 slow music boxes deployed. We can see that female dancer has brought flywheel instead, so there's no window speed boost that can't be utilized right here, sadly. 50 seconds in, 3 ciphers at 50%. Another slow music box is deployed right here. This is really hard for Ayn to land anything, isn't it? In all honesty, we can already see that Shadow is already very close towards that other window right now. Can only vault over that window one more time. So probably vault, no, that window has been broken. But it seems like we'll be dancing away here immediately. Annie has currently 6 stacks of bombs and a blink ready. Shadow has 1 flywheel to use to flywheel that bomb. Vault over that immediately. Doesn't have any speed boost though, so we'll be seeing a blink immediately coming in. This is, oh wait, this is instant down. This is gonna be, oh no, that's an instant down on Shadow. There was still a small gap there for Shadow to step in, but it seems like he panicked a little bit, and there's a basement here. Oh no, it seems like we're not going towards basement. We're not going towards basement. We want to aim for more right here. Doesn't want to get rid of the slow music boxes as well. I think he's being very greedy right here. Doesn't want to get rid of the slow music boxes as well. Ooh, this is gonna hurt quite a lot. Getting the remote control bomb on Harsh right there. At least he doesn't use any elbow pads, which is a good thing. We can see AK coming in, trying to help with the rebound kite right now. 10-second bombs currently being deployed. 3 separate 10-second bombs currently being deployed. We can see that the cipher has been done on AK side. There's gonna be a double rescuer right here. But the problem is we're still missing 1 full cipher right now, so it's gonna be really hard, really hard for anything to happen right here. Sees that coming in for the rescue. That's a no damage rescue. Another pushback right there done by the Prospector, but it doesn't seem like a body. No, didn't get the hit, sadly. But there is the remote control bomb in 1 second. So there goes female dancer, sadly. Prospector only has 1 magnet to harass. Prospector really only has 1 magnet to harass. There goes the remote control bomb. Prospector running at half health. This is going to be really bad. 1 more. Didn't get anything right now. Prospector, 10 seconds left until the magnet is gone. But the problem is, Frosty is at half health with no magnets right now. We're missing ciphers. Mercenary is at 3/4 of a health right here. Thankfully, Anti-Quarian coming in, wanting to harass, wanting to rescue, wanting to get rid of the red carpet here made by BonBon. It's going to be a little bit harder right here for Anti-Quarian to aim for more. This is gonna be very hard. Gets the hit right there, immediately getting the rescue as well. Anti-Korean with one swing, cannot get a second swing, but they eat the chip right there, sadly. Dances away, but didn't dance out properly. You should have a second dance ready. Is able to rotate right there, but is going to take this chip here. Sadly, the flywheel did come out a little bit slower than we expected, and the remote control ball coming down. Anti-Korean wanting to come into the harass, but if you harass here, then you're definitely gonna go down. Anti-Korean coming in. That didn't hit. That was not on range. Oh no, 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 no. The last cypher is going down 50%, but it's already a guaranteed tie for Anyi. Oh no, the survivors need to aim for a 3-man endgame for this one. They need to locate dungeon first, in which I think they do know where dungeon is. If female dancer returns to the main or then the music boxes, it's definitely going to be eliminated right now. Harsh won't be chased. He'll most likely be forced out of his elbow pads at most. But here, as we can see, what can you do here? It's an anti-Korean currently, one chip down. One remote control bomb down, and we'll be near the cipher as well. This seems like a 4-man elimination for me right now. Survivors have to pull far away here immediately. They're missing one cipher, but they need to pull far away. Anti-Korean has to crawl far away as well. Ai trying to lock the cipher as much as possible right here. We can see that Tundai is currently trying to crawl, meanwhile healing as well. On his way right here, as we can see, Prospector with 2 magnets, but there's a basement here. We crawl towards basement. That makes it worse. That really just makes it worse. Only Mercenary can come in to rescue right now. Mercenary 1 elbow pad an immediate rescue. But the problem is this is going to be very hard for them to do now. Then deploying as much carpet as Mercenary, elbow pad, no elbow pad wanting to use right here. Gets the hit there immediately and immediate down. Wow, very nicely done. Very, very, very nicely done by Annie right there. That was a very nice utilization of the red carpet, but it seems like Mercy will be dropped down here immediately. And Anti-Current is going to be forced downstairs. Aha, that remote control, that time bomb, that's 1. But it seems like Prospector's nearby. That's 2 with the blink. It's a 3-man. It's a 3-man. Is it a 3-man right here? Is it going to be a 3-man or is it going to be a 4-man? Does Prospector want to come into harass a little bit more? Prospector doesn't have title. And it's a detention BonBon, basement BonBon. The gate has been opened. What does AK want to do? Does AK want to come to rescue? If AK wants to come into rescue right now, it's going to be really hard. AK does have 3 magnets, but what are the chances of you getting out with a triple BonBon? No, what? Not a triple, a max stack BonBon and detention BonBon. Right here, as we can see, landing the chip bomb right there, gets up, jumps down here immediately. No flywheel coming out, sadly. This will be a 4-man elimination for Anyi. Woo! Jumping out of the chair once again, and we will see you on the next game then, shall we?